good morning. It's another day and we have left our site at Invercoe and we've come along to Fort William, and those of you that regularly visit Scotland and Fort William will know that there's a really good stopping point at Fort William Morrisons, and just behind Morrisons there's a car park which allows motorhomes to park, and also a little further down there's a Lidl as well behind me there, and there's also another car park or a motorhome park down there as well. So a good tip if you need refuelling, and if you are coming to Scotland, check out the Morrisons car park. It's right behind the railway station and you can't really miss it. So we've already refilled. We're going to just go and get a few bits and pieces of shopping that we don't think we can get elsewhere, and like fresh stuff, you know, we need some salad stuff and all that sort of thing. So we'll see you in a few minutes. And at the memorial there is quite a small car park, but it is adequate for motorhomes. We're using the overhang to make sure that we don't stick out into the centre, but as you can see there is a good car park here.
To
make a hair go all frizzy. I'm not too worried about mine. Let's go and have a look.
There's a black on the other side.
What a beautiful place it is. Well, we're now heading off on the road to Skye. Although we won't be crossing the bridge to the Isle of Skye, we'll be taking a right turn and heading further north. So let's carry on. Here we are at Loch Carron, and I'm standing just beside the motorhome here because it's a bit blowy, and nearly knocked me sideways just now. But we are right on the west coast of Scotland now. We're further north than Skye, where we visited last year, and we're right near a little golf course. There's a little driving range here. It's just starting to rain again, so we're not going to be long. But look at the view behind me. I mean, it's amazing. I'll turn you around. Here we go. Have a look at that. There's the old Tee Off Cafe. I don't think I've opened a Tee Off Cafe at the moment, but it's lovely. The sun is trying to come through. It's just a little drizzly in the stiff breeze. Hope you can still hear me. Here you are, look. Here they come. Once you step beside your motorhome, it blow you sideways. We're in a bit of a passing pace here. I think it's a lay-by. It's a huge, great area, so there's loads of places to pass. But the roads are so narrow that you get out, look. Isn't that beautiful? You got a little churchyard next to it. Really pretty. So we just had lunch. I got a bit greedy, I ate the whole pork pie. But never mind. We made another pit stop just to get a bit of air. Not far from Kinlochewe now. We've I keep trying to say that right. Kinlochewe. We've just pulled off the roadside here, and looking at another view. Bit of a viewpoint. It's rather nice. A little bit misty in the distance there, but a lovely view. I can hear a helicopter. I hope that's not a rescue. Just coming up in the distance here now. What we notice though is that the cloud closes in behind us. As you can see, the cloud rolling up on the hills over there. We've just come from over there, and it was fairly clear, but only just a few minutes later and the fog comes through. Well, we've made it to Kinlochewe, the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, right on the North Coast 500 route. I'm going to show you around the park. Now, some people say that the Caravan and Motorhome Club sites are all the same. Well, there are some similarities, and the reception here is a little wooden cabin. Not that we've not seen them before, we have of course, but the site, as you can see, the entrance to the site reveals a very pretty site indeed. There's a facilities block over there, toilets, showers and washing facilities. And the site is made up with half a dozen or so different parking areas. There's one in front of us there and another here. Each area is made up of half a dozen or so pitches. As we continue on round the site, the next building we come to is the laundry, washing up facilities, and there's a Wi-Fi hotspot associated with this building here. Chemical waste emptying point, of course. But the backdrop of the site is even more impressive. This smaller area here is reserved for the smaller camper vans and motorhomes, and caravans of course. Under 6 metres in that one. As you can see, we're surrounded in pretty views, and with the sun shining this morning, so much the better. And a little dog walk area that leads along the path through the trees and over a couple of bridges, across the streams, and then back into the park at the other end. Very useful. Little dog walk area beside another camping area here, again with great views. And interesting to note that the Caravan and Motorhome Club reserve an area for tents as well, and there was an overnight tent on here with walkers, and they've since left this morning. We now move through into an area where there's a few more trees, which is quite shaded, very pleasant, and you can see the facilities block in the distance here, and another camping area this side. And just to my right here is a small camping area where we're camping this morning.